Hey everyone, so today we're going to focus on abs. We're going to do a little mini workout session, probably about 10 reps of each thing. Let's try to do at least 5 if possible. If you see me stop at any moment and not continue to do the 10 reps with you, then just know that I'm listening to my body, and I highly recommend that you do the same. When we're doing ab workouts, once your back starts hurting, don't go any further. There's no point in it really because your abs are no longer activated and you're not working anything. So it's best to just stop and rest for about 30 seconds to a minute. If you need longer than that, then it's fine. And then continue to pick up again to do more reps. Abs recover very quickly, and I'll explain more on this as we're working out. So to get started, if you're having any sensitivity or you just like the comfort of a pillow when you're lying down on your back, you can definitely grab that. And also a ball or something that you can squeeze when we're working. Now lie back like you're getting into the pelvic tilt position. And you want to start in the same position that we do the pelvic tilt. The first exercise we're going to do is called the dead bug, and you'll start in a tabletop position with your arms straight above your shoulders. Remember, in this position, you're tucking your pelvis and your spine should be flattened to the ground. So we're going to start out by alternating our legs and arms. So whichever foot goes down to the ground, the opposite arm goes backward. So we're going to start with the right, and it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now come back down and rest in neutral spine. If you start to get sore before, it's totally fine. I started to get sore around like 8, 9. Definitely come and rest in neutral spine for a few seconds, and that will help the abs to recover. Your abs are meant to be fired at all times, so they recover the quickest because, not necessarily at all times, but they're meant to be fired to move you with every movement that you do, opposed to your back. With issues that we have, a lot of our muscular tension is in our back because it's always fired because our abs are weak. So for the next exercise, we start by tucking the pelvis, flattening the spine to the ground. Again, this protects the low back, and it also helps engage all of your abdominals as well. So this one is pretty similar to the dead bug, except for we're just marching, and we try to hold for like 3 to 5 seconds as possible, so it's like a very slow-mo march. These I can tend to only do about 5. So if you are able to go on and continue to the 10, then by all means, that's great for you, and I want you to continue pushing. We really want to work our goals up to at least 30 reps of each. I like to break them down in sets of 5 or 10 to give your muscles a little time to recover in between. I'm going to take a break here and come to neutral spine. You can continue for another set of 5. I will probably join in about 30 seconds. But wherever you're at in your count, I would definitely want you to continue, because our goal is to get our abs to activate more and give our back a break, because our back should only be used when we're lifting anything or coming up from a squat, bending, things like that. Even in a bend, our abs should be activating. Even in the squat or picking up and lifting, our abs should be helping out our back. And right now, for the most of us that I've spoke with, it's not firing our abs at all, and it's causing a lot of pain in our back. So I'm going to do about another 2 more with you, since everybody should be around 8 at this point if you're going at a slow pace, holding for a few seconds at the top. And from here, we're going to get a ball or whatever cushion that you have and stick it between your knees. It's easier for me to tuck my pelvis and lift my knees to my chest than it is to lift up. Crunches really hurt my back, so that's why I tend to do these exercises for the abdominals. So I want you to squeeze the ball when you lower an arm. So we're going to treat this like the dead bug, and anytime that an arm goes back, you're going to squeeze into the ball. If you have knee problems, again, I recommend inflating it some. It helps protect the knee. So we're going to get started here, and we're going to try to do 10. The key here is to tuck the pelvis, flatten the spine to the ground, and keep that the entire time, maintaining the abdominals that are engaged. So you need to start by lowering the left arm first and squeezing the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure that your pelvis is still tucked. Mine started to lose a little bit. And we have 1 more, and we're done. So you can release the tuck and remove the ball here. So for the next exercise, it's going to be pretty similar as what we've been doing. These will also help with the leg strength as well, strengthening the hip flexors. So we're going to tuck the pelvis and flatten the spine to the ground, and then we're going to slide out our leg and slide it back up. You're going to alternate these for a set of 10. If it gets hard around 5 or sooner, it's totally normal. I took at least a year to get up to the 10 that I'm doing with you guys now. But again, remember to relax between that set, and you can start again and continue to work out your abs as they recover quickly. So you don't have to get discouraged or anything. It's judgment-free. You get to do this in your own home, nobody around. If you want to have a moment or a breakdown, it's totally fine. I'll be honest, I had one doing these on Wednesday with my therapist, but he taught me the little tricks about taking the breaks and that I could do more. And once I noticed that I really could, then I started to feel much better about it. But we have to really remember to be thankful for what we are able to do and not what we can no longer do. So we're going to do a few more here and try to do this very controlled. When you're doing your leg movement, don't just let your leg flop. If your leg starts to get tired, it definitely may begin to flop. Also, remember to focus on engaging your abs, bringing your belly button back to your spine, up into your ribs is what it should feel like. Keeping that pelvis tucked and everything engaged here. We're going to go down for the last one, and that is it for the abs. So what I like to do for my abs is the cobra stretch. So if you want to roll over, I like to just kind of roll over into it if I'm doing a little quick thing here, and just extend into your spine and then take it back into a child's pose to release anything, any tension that we may have just created in the low back area. I appreciate you joining me today for a little mini workout on our abs, and I hope you find some success. If you have any complications, please reach out to me and let me know so I can start making modifications for those things. and putting them in the video. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video.